Hello and welcome. Did you know that the Louvre is the largest museum in the world and it's also located in France? And France also has a very well organized and respected education system. Today we will take a look at France's location, schools, teacher training, and how it's similar and different from the United States. France is located in Western Europe. It is surrounded by Spain, Italy, Germany, and Switzerland. France has a long history. It used to be run by kings and queens. After the French Revolution, France started to really put an emphasis on democracy and offering freedom to its citizens. And after the French Revolution, education was controlled by the government, which means throughout the entire country of France, most of the students are taking all of the same subjects and they have the same curriculum, instead of education in America, which is kind of broken down to each individual state, which causes a lot of variations in curriculums and requirements and etc. In France, they start really early with education. Preschool starts at 3 years old, 3 to 6 years old. Elementary school is 6 to 11, middle school is 11 to 15, and high school is 15 to 18. Instead of all of the standardized testing that we have in America, what they have in France is a test after high school called the baccalaureate, which determines which a student has to pass in order to seek higher education. In America, we have multiple standardized testing throughout our education career, and then we also have SATs and ACTs, which are used as placement scores for us to access higher education. For teachers in France, they go to a university and they participate in a specialized training course in which they have to pass a test called the concours in order to become a teacher. France and America have a lot of similarities and a lot of differences in their education system. France starts much earlier and has a more standardized approach that stretches across its country versus the variations that we have in America. While France and America both have high standards for education and value education as being a necessary and mandatory part of a child's journey through childhood and their education as a child. France's mandatory ages start at 3. From 3 to 16, it is mandatory for children to attend school. In America, from 5 to 18, it is mandatory for children to go to school. France is a big country with a long history of strong schools. France and America both care about learning, even though their school systems are a bit different. It was very interesting doing research on France, one of my favorite countries, and taking a deep dive into their education system and how it differs from ours in America. Thank you so much for your time.